Most of us have goals, but we don't have system to track them. Usually, you'd have to download a generic app or spend weeks coding your own. But today I'm going to show you how to build a fully custom goal tracker tailored to your needs using Base44. No code, no complex setup, just one single prompt and you have a working app. So let's go. Head to base44.com and click on the start building button to sign up. Once you are in Base44, you don't start with blank canvas. You start with an idea. So instead of saying build a habit track, we are going to be specific. Watch this. Do you see the difference? I've added all the details like core features, what sort of designing I want, and what type of security I need. Now, another feature to keep in mind is to turn on this planning mode because jumping straight into building might give you wonky results. But if you use planning mode, it will give you exactly what you're looking for. That being said and prompt being added, we are going to start by clicking on this button to send this message. Check this out. This is what planning mode does. It clears all the doubt beforehand instead of giving confused output. So here, the agent has asked me what does daily goal represent for each habit. So I'm going to select one of these options, or if the option is not here, I can simply write it over here. And this is the option I'm selecting and sending it. And here I have a whole plan which starts with the goal and the audience and core flows, technical requirements, as well as designing. And this is what will give you a better app than just going blindly into building. Now let's start the process by clicking on this button here. Okay, so here we have our first version of the app, or maybe the final, I don't know. Let's check it out. So this is the dashboard, and if I click on this button, I get this little form here which I can fill according to the habit that I want to add. So check this out. Your habits will be added, and then to mark it as complete, all I have to do is click on this button right here and it will be completed. And as I get done with the habit, it also updates this progress bar. Apart from that, I have this history tab which will show me all my completed habits in last 7 days. So far it looks good. It has good UI as well. And let me check the responsiveness. Okay, it works perfectly. Now I can go ahead, add in a few other features like streaks. You can check them out over here. These are the suggestions that are provided by Base44 itself. Or if you want even to edit a few things in this, you can use this visual edit option. What it does, it lets you select any of the element in this screen right here, and then you can literally change it. Simply click it and then it will give you options like edit content, which will change the text of the element. Then you can change the text style, color, opacity, etc. So let me show you by changing the color of this text from this to something else like this red color. And you'll see as soon as you change something, it will give a notification over here. So once you have made all the changes, you can go ahead, click on the save button, which will save the changes and reload the preview with the set changes. Now I've asked it to add a few older habits to check out the functionality, whether or not they appear on today's active habits. And there we go, we have all these active habits, and also it is functional, which is just great. Apart from that, you can check out this dashboard, which will give you the whole backend process as well as control over your application. First off, in this overview, you'll find the app's visibility and a link which you can use to invite other user. But once you publish this app, then only the user can see it using this link. Other than that, to actually check out the data that is being stored in your website, you can look into this data field. It has two tables, which is habit and habit complete. So this is not just a front end and bunch of mock data. It is actually functional with database and backend. If you're interested to find the code of this website, you can visit this tab right here, which will give you all the code files. Other than that, you can even add agents and automation into your website as well as API. Also, you can change the app's logo and name in settings. And this is also where you can delete this app permanently. Other than that, you can check out the authentication where you'll see that Google authentication is enabled in this website. So to actually test it out, we'll have to publish this. So let's do that by clicking on this publish button right here and simply going to click on this button. Now this app is live. We can open it using this link and check this out. It actually asks us to log in before accessing the application. So we'll have to use our Google account, and there we go. If you can see, it has also loaded all the habits, and if I click on this button, it will log out. So a functioning authentication database and backend in just 2 to 3 minutes. That's crazy. Also check out, I signed in using another one of my email, and here you can see that we don't have any active habits because we have not used this account to create any habits. So that means the session management is being done. And back in our dashboard, we can actually see all the users who are using this website, which is just perfect for management. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you go and create your fully functional website within just 10 minutes? And if you have this issue where you don't know how or what to build, you can simply use any of these templates right here. These can serve as a starting point for your ideation. And if not that, you can even use this section right here, which gives you ideas to get started. And if you don't like them, simply click on this more ideas. So that's it. That's how you use Base44 to create amazing website and applications with third-party integration, authentication, and working backend.